Hariom, good morning. I had not, I don't know, properly vlogged, I guess, in like 2 weeks. And I had content planned, and so I still have ideas, but I'm just like, for the sake of my own consistency in my mind, that I'm just like, I'm gonna film a little weekend in my life. Nothing too much going on right now. It's actually a little colder this weekend. My mom and I are going to Serendipity, our cute little cafe spot, just chilling. I'm gonna do some more cleaning, cup of tea, some books, a journal. I'm having a slow morning myself, so that is what's going on right now. I just made a super split decision to go out by myself because you know what? I don't do that enough, honestly. And it's like, it just feels like a quiet morning. I'm not even outside yet, but like it's chilly. So like not too many people are gonna be outside and it's a beautiful morning. I just feel drawn to the mountains, and then I wanna go down to the park and sit by the river. And my natural instinct is to be like, who's free? Who can I do this with? But I'm like, I'm just gonna go do this. So I'm gonna go do that. take two because I just realized I was filming my last like talk session on manual, and it was dark, and I was like, ugh. So I just got back from the mountains. It was cold, it was 30, it was harsh, refreshing, and then going down to the park down by the river, being more lower in altitude, it was warmer, so it felt good, and I was vibing. I was just enjoying the nature. I only enjoyed it for a quick second because then my mom was like, I'm ready, so now I am waiting for her at this cafe. I'm back in town, but I'm just feeling so rejuvenated. I'm just feeling so good, and just like a weekend. I feel like I would have been more lethargic back in the apartment, so I'm glad I went out, you know, felt cradled by the earth for a while, and it was really refreshing. So yeah, I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna meet up with mama, get myself a cup of tea, and just chill. I love cafes because of that, just quality of that. They tend to bring people together you would never meet, and because we live in such a small town, we happen to have some sort of correlation with some of the people that we were talking to, which was crazy. And it's crazy and it's not. It's like, wow, small world, but crazy because of the coincidence, synchronicities, of course, of how things just literally come your way. I'm home, and I haven't done much, honestly, in terms of home stuff. So I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna fold my laundry, probably water some plants in the shower, and wait for Phil to come home. So I think I'm cheating because it's technically Tuesday, but I'm off today, so I'm just gonna throw this in there with the rest of my vlog. I just wanted just to put this out there to the world on the internet, to those who may be beginning or getting into spiritual journey, path, whatever it is per each individual. But I've seen a lot of stuff on like TikTok and maybe even slightly Instagram. There's a lot of fear mongering that's like happening in the spiritual realm, niche, or community, whatever you may call it. Just a lot of things that are attached to really ultimately materialism and spirituality, and that in and of itself isn't true spirituality. It should be known that you don't need to, you could have nothing and still be very deep in a spiritual practices. A lot of the best books and a lot of the sages and gurus, those who have reached Mahasamadhi or a form of nirvana in their lifetime, all of the deep spiritual inquiries were met with bare minimum for the most part. It just blows my mind that there are people shaming the way other people want to go about their spiritual journey when no one's path is the same at all, and no one can tell you how to do it. There's no one right way, or there's technically not even a wrong way. And as I like to think of it, Swami Satchidananda said that everything that happens is at God's will, is at the hand of the source, is meant to happen. You know, like Bhagavad Gita, even just the title, it just means as it is. And I feel like that's the definition of perfection, is everything that is happening right now is meant to happen, and that is perfect in and of itself. The ups and downs, the highs and lows, the moments where we feel like we've broken out of our cage and then plummeted and we're wondering why, all of that is meant to happen. We're meant to have these lessons. We're meant to experience everything that is meant to be a human. There is nothing that says that life is supposed to be easy. There is nothing that says life is supposed to be easy, and we act like, wow, we're not supposed to endure any sort of downfall or struggle, even if it's just having a mini depressive episode of like, ugh. We have everything that we're meant to have. Everything comes to us and it's divine timing per person, as it should. And people on TikTok who are like, this is low vibration, or you do this is bad, this is making spirituality seem so black and white. I will say in all truthfulness, like most of the spirituality as depicted online is pretty much repackaged Hinduism. Anything that has to do with Tantra or the chakras, talking about Kundalini, that is all very Eastern, ancient Hindu practices that have just been stripped, commercialized, and used to just have this personified, I am more spiritual type of weirdness. I mean, there are different paths. There's, there's African spirituality, and there is shamanism, and, there's different practices and stuff like that. But it just occurred to me, and I was talking about this with literally 3 different friends this weekend who were telling me about this, and I don't really see that side of TikTok because my TikTok is mostly comedy. I'm just like mind blown. I'm like, that's so crazy to me. Moving and speaking in that form, even me sitting here talking about this, is coming out of the level of the ego in the first place. So telling other people that what they're doing is wrong, spiritual ego, which is such a huge thing that I guess is what's happening, is what might be rising. And I know I've even honestly have caught myself in that web a little bit and have to draw back and be like, hold on a second. No one's perfect. I was just wanting to like leave this little message being like, your journey is your journey. You don't need a million crystals. You don't need this or that. You just have this vessel that is a tool. All of the books in the world that have different scriptures and rituals and teachings and wisdom and things to embody. Social media is ruining spirituality, I feel like. Just to say, take your own journey into your own hands, find inspiration, wisdom where you can. Anyone honestly is preaching anything negative, even if it seems spiritual, like advice or whatever, I would just kind of grain of salt, because I see so many people who will feel ashamed over whatever they're doing, and I'm like, Why are you, what? You're shaming people. Stop shaming people. We shouldn't be shaming people. That is not spiritual. I just wanted to end my vlog with that little note to those who see this and who this may come across. I hope, you know, just relax. Kill any expectations that you might have. Just go on your journey, seeking your own inner peace. That is the biggest goal. It's just your inner peace, and your inner peace will look and feel different for everybody from everyone else's. That's all I have to say. But thank you for watching this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.